I want all the smoke.
What's good YouTube, it's your boy MVT and welcome back to the What MVT Thinks channel, where we talk about everything movie and TV shows related. So in today's video we're back talking about Power Book 4 Force. Now if you guys didn't see my previous video speaking about Tommy's spin-off briefly, definitely check that out on my channel. We covered cast members that I think will come from the original Power series and make an appearance in Book 4 Force, and we also spoke about the fact that Tommy wouldn't be staying in one location for very long. He'll be moving from city to city and more than likely it will be California and Chicago and things in between. Definitely check that video out if you haven't, it's on my channel and I'll leave an annotation on screen. But a few days ago 8 of the official cast members were revealed, as well as a bit of their backstory, which we're going to dive into in today's video. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into the official cast members for Power Book 4 Force. So the first cast member we're going to be speaking about is Walter Flynn. Now he's going to be played by Tommy Flanagan. Now as you guys can see on screen, not only have I put the image from the official stars page, but I've also put the description for the character and some of their respective TV shows and films, just in case you guys recognize the face but not the name, and you guys know that you've seen them in a previous show or film, you guys will get a rough estimate or rough idea of who that person exactly is. So his description reads: Flanagan is Walter Flynn, the head of the Irish crime family in Chicago. Despite living a life of immense prosperity in a castle on a lake, he longs for the way things used to be. Walter believes that without community and family there is no tradition, and his held deeply code of honor bleeds into every aspect of his life. As he ushered his family into the 21st century, Walter quickly saw the criminal organization he built facing threat he could never account for. So in my opinion, he's clearly the head of the Irish crime family. The Irish crime family is probably going to be the biggest drug family in Chicago. Now it's not clear whether or not Tommy is going to be with him or against him, but we'll probably find out at a later date. But in my opinion, so far he sounds like a solid character, and he definitely sounds like he's going to be twisting things up in Power Book 4 Force. Next we're going to be moving on to Vic Flynn. Now he's played by Shane Harper. Now his description reads: Harper plays Vic Flynn, the heir apparent to Chicago's largest crime family, a prince who leads with his heart as much as his fist. Vic resents the fact that his father has mapped out his entire life for him, both in business and in love. Vic can roll with Chicago's wealthiest solicitors just as easy as he can get down with Chicago's heaviest dealers. Realizing his father has taken a shine to Tommy, Vic will fight to regain control over his rightful position at any and all costs. Looking to move his family business forward and bury old beef, Vic's allegiance to his family is put to the test. Where he comes out on it will impact the entire city of Chicago's power structure. But in my opinion, he definitely sounds like a solid role for the cast as well. Now he's clearly going to be the son of Walter Flynn, who's obviously the head of the crime family, and it says right here in his little paragraph that his dad has taken a shine to Tommy. So this does kind of indicate that Tommy will be working alongside the Irish crime family in Chicago, but we're definitely going to have to see how that plays out. So the next cast member we're going to be speaking about is Claudia Flynn, who's going to be played by Lily Simmons. Now she's also going to be the daughter of Walter Flynn. So it says right here, the only daughter of the largest kingpin in Chicago. Astute doesn't begin to describe her. Her intellect is a mixture of Ivy League lecture halls and Chicago's street smarts. She is as brilliant as a politician and as blunt as a pipe wrench to the face. Claude doesn't need a green light or permission to set things in motion. She is the fire starter and the only person nobody in Chicago would ever count on. In a male dominant business, Claude is determined to carve out her own path, and one that might save her family in the end. So her description definitely sounds interesting as well. So now that we've met the Flynn family, let's move on to someone else. So now we're going to be talking about Diamond, who's going to be played by Isaac Keys. So his description reads as follows. So it says, Keys plays Diamond, a gentle giant with truthful eyes and a body made of granite, with defense precision and traits drilled into him during a 15-year sentence. Before Diamond got locked up, he was the young head of Chicago's most promising crew that was taking over the city. In his short time at the realm, he created a tactical drug running outfit respected by all Chicago's crime families. He spent his time in prison reading classics, educating himself on everything from history to literature to philosophy. Now that he's out, Diamond plans on taking the reins back from his crew's interim leader, his younger brother. Now I'm not gonna lie, Diamond kind of sounds like he's on some serious smoke. Like, it don't sound like you want any problems with Diamond or his crew, but it definitely seems like his crew is definitely going to be a big crew within Chicago. It clearly says that all of the other crime families definitely respect him and his crew, so I'm going to be interested to see whether or not Tommy gets a link up with his crew. We already know that Tommy's going to be getting a link up with the Irish crime family, which is going to be the Flynn family, but I'm interested to see if Tommy's going to actually link up with Diamond and his crew, or whether or not they're going to turn out to be some ops or some enemies. I guess we're going to have to wait to find out, but Diamond is definitely sounded like a solid character for Book 4 Force. Next we're going to be talking about Jannard, who's played by Chris D. Lofton. So his description reads, Lofton portrays Jannard's Sampson, not a traditional student but a shining star who was gifted from birth. Jannard was accepted to Brown University within days of his older brother Diamond being sentenced to 15 years in jail. Jannard parked his ambitions of academia and took the reins of one of the largest crews in Chicago. Buffeted by the benefits of Diamond being his brother and keeper, he took power of the organizations with the unbrilliant ability of the CEO along with the wild energy to end anybody that crosses him. So Jannard definitely sounds like a solid character as well. Clearly he's going to be the younger brother to Diamond. As we can see already, he's got his brain on point, he's smart, he's probably calculated, and he clearly knows how to run a drug organization. Now that Diamond is back, Diamond is clearly going to be taking the reins back from Jannard, so it's not clear whether or not Jannard is going to go back to university because he kind of put that on hold to run the organization, or if he's going to stay as second in command in the organization. I mean, running the organization for 15 years, you probably don't want to go and get an education no more. You're probably just going to be wanting to run the drug organization. So we're probably going to see Jannard and Diamond working together for their crew, and if they have any problems, they'll probably be facing those problems against Tommy together as one. So that'll be really interesting to see, but again, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Next, we're going to be moving on to Gloria, who's going to be played by Gabrielle Ryan. Now, her description reads as follows. Ryan is Gloria, a razor-sharp and stunning former Marine, carving her own path in Chicago. She's passionate, fiery, and beholden to no man. Out of her small kitchen in the back of her bar, she pumps out Michelin-level Jamaican-inspired dishes. Her clientele is a revolving door of Irish mobsters looking to move in on her real estate. This doesn't stop Gloria's hustle and the dream of one day owning her own restaurant and being free of the under and watchful eye of the crime family she is entangled with. A chance encounter with Tommy quickly causes a systematic shift in the life of those around her that only she can unravel. So in my opinion, Gloria definitely sounds like she's important to the cast. Clearly she's going to be kind of working underneath the Irish mobsters, which is the Flynn family, so it's not very clear on how Tommy is going to meet her, but what we do know is that once Tommy does meet her, everything in her life will kind of change. So I'm really interested to see how that unravels. Next, we're going to be speaking about DMAC. So his description reads, Cambridge is Darnell DMAC McDowell, a young man who has been raised by the streets of Chicago's South Side, independent, fiercely loyal, and completely unflinching when called upon to represent his crew. DMAC is still a kid at heart, looking for someone to take care of him. After a run-in with Tommy proves to be more than a fluke, DMAC looks at Tommy as he hits a crossroad in his life that can completely upend his future. So DMAC seems like he just needs some guidance, and it seems like he will run into Tommy at some point, and Tommy might actually take DMAC underneath his wing because he will see that he's independent, he's loyal, and he knows that he's ready to ride if it gets down to that. So I reckon DMAC will definitely be working with Tommy at some point, but we're going to have to see how that kind of plays out within the season. But he definitely sounds like a really good cast member, and I'm really interested to see how that storyline kind of plays out. Next, we're going to be speaking about JP Gibbs, who's going to be played by Anthony Fleming III. Now, Fleming III plays JP Gibbs, a gifted jazz musician who's toured several continents, developing a rich worldliness that comes through in his swagger, collage, and diverse tattoos. JP owns and operates a blues club with his ailing father that has been the target of several attacks by local gang members. As rich as JP's life is, he still carries a pain of never having had a mother in his life and having a son that has no relationship with him. JP's world is thrown off his axis when he crosses paths with Tommy. So JP is the first kind of person we see that has nothing to do with the gangster life or road life, so it's going to be interesting to see how he kind of comes into Tommy's storyline as well. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. So those were the 8 confirmed cast members for Power Book 4 Force. Clearly there's going to be other cast members, but these are probably going to be the main ones that we see straight away, but we probably will see more, and they probably will release more cast members within a few weeks and few months and stuff like that. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys do want to keep up to date with everything Power Book 4 Force. If you guys did find this video interesting, do let me know in the comment section below, and please do share it on your social media platforms if you did like it. Sharing the video does actually help me a lot more than you guys think, so definitely consider sharing it if you guys have the platforms to share it on. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for everything power and TV and movie shows related. It's been your boy MVT for MVT Thinks. I'm out. Peace.